If you're a renter living in Ohio and your heat goes out during a cold snap, you have rights that you need to know. Legally speaking, your landlord has to make sure your heat is working, and if they don't, you have options to hold them accountable. Landlord obligations are laid out in the Ohio Revised Code, and the law specifically requires them to supply running water, hot water, and reasonable heat at all times. If one of these three things stops working, your first step is to notify your landlord of the problem as soon as possible. These are considered emergency repairs, so your landlord has to fix these issues immediately. If they don't, you can contact your local building and housing department. They will send someone out to inspect the issue and possibly cite your landlord for a code violation. Code violations vary across the state. In Shaker Heights, for example, if it's less than 60 degrees outside, you have to be able to get the temperature up to 70 degrees inside if you want to, or else the city can cite the property owner. While you're working this out, it's important that you keep paying rent, because if you don't, you could get evicted. As long as you're up to date on your rent payments, you can take advantage of something called rent deposit or rent escrow. This is when you pay rent to a court instead of your landlord, and the courts hold that money until the repairs you need are made. For non-emergency repairs, you have to wait 30 days after notifying your landlord of a problem. When those repairs involve your running water, hot water, and heat, you can start paying any rent money due to the court right away. If after all of this your landlord still doesn't fix your issue, emergency or not, the court may order the repairs to be made, that your rent be reduced, or that your landlord has to let you out of your lease. This is Stephanie Haney, Legally Speaking, for 3 News.